Hey guys, I'm Justin with Horrorland Media, and welcome into another episode of Horrorland Reviews. Today's review will be of the 2024 film Terrifier 3. I believe that this was probably everybody's biggest and most anticipated film of 2024. As you can see here, I do have the Steelbook edition. The reason for that kind of being, living in a small town, my Walmart did not get just the standard slipcover 4K, and so I was kind of forced to get the Steelbook. I'm not a real big Steelbook collector, so it is what it is. But yeah, let's get into it. So this, much like the Mean One, did not come with any kind of J card, so I don't have any of the specs on it, so we won't bother with any of those. But this movie is from 2024. It is 2 hours and 5 minutes long, which is a nice change of pace from Terrifier 2, which was, in my opinion, a little long. So basically the story of this is 5 years after the events of Part 2, Sienna has been released from an asylum where she has kind of been dealing with her Art the Clown happenings and kind of what went on with him in Part 2. Her brother is now off at college, and they are just trying to rebuild and kind of move on here in the holiday season. We get a little portion where it shows Terrifier has kind of gone into hibernation. I don't want to give a lot of this away, so it's kind of hard to review this one since it is so new. But he kind of goes into hibernation, and anyways, he comes back, and 5 years later, he goes looking for Sienna, and who has now taken up residence with, I believe it is her aunt and uncle. And of course, Art just goes absolutely crazy the way that he always does. I do have to say, this film, for me, in my opinion, it really struggles with what it wants to be. Does it want to be a straight-up slasher? Does it want to be a supernatural possession movie? There's a lot of different things packed into this film, and for me personally, it really hurts it. There is one particular scene. It involves a shard of glass, and we'll just kind of leave it at that for those of you who haven't seen it. But things like that, that completely ruined it for my wife. She was absolutely done with it, and this scene is like 30 minutes in. It is a scene with a shard of glass in the abandoned house. I don't feel like those kinds of scenes added absolutely anything to the film, anything whatsoever. The film itself, of course, is naturally bloody and gory, given that it is a Terrifier film. I don't have any problem with blood and gore. She doesn't have a problem with blood and gore, but like I said, that one particular scene, it really just kind of asks the question. I think Damien Leone is really trying to figure out exactly how far he can push things, and it just kind of is what it is. But I can say that one scene in particular absolutely ruined it for her. I feel like this will be the defining film of the franchise where people check out. There's always that one defining film, whether it's Halloween or Friday the 13th. There's always that one film where no matter how much you love the franchise, everyone eventually kind of checks out and says, okay, that was dumb and I'm done. And I feel like this is going to be it. The ending, we are not going to spoil that, but it takes a very weird turn. And again, I think it is Damien Leone not having a clear cut idea of what exactly he wants this film to be, and I think he's trying to throw a lot of things at it. I think he's trying to make himself happy while also trying to make the fans happy, while also trying to do something that no one is very good at doing a lot of the times, and that is pleasing a big studio and pleasing the audience at the same time. And so again, for me personally, this film just kind of struggles with what it wants to be. It struggles with an identity. Again, is it a slasher? Is it a supernatural horror? Is it a possession film? There's a lot of different things that Part 3 winds up falling under. Overall, if I had to rate this movie out of like a 10, I would give it a solid 6. I do not hate this film, but it is definitely, for me, the weakest of the three in the trilogy. Now, as you can see here, I do not have the discs in here. I took them out One is a red disc. The 4K is red, and the Blu-ray is purple. I actually have the Blu-ray in my player right now because I did not watch the special features, and so I have the Blu-ray in just so that I can list off the special features. And it is a making of Terrifier 3, along with an exclusive sneak peek at the upcoming documentary Art Attack, along with Bloody Stills collection and a eulogy log. The 4K disc does not have any special features whatsoever. It just has the film. So again, overall, I wanted to like this movie more. I know Carl really said that he hated this film. I have to disagree. I didn't hate it, but this, to me personally, is definitely the weakest of the four. I don't agree that it didn't have a story. I think that it definitely has a story. I think, for me, it's that it struggles with an identity of exactly what genre of horror it wants to fall under. But this steelbook is available at Walmart right now. It is a beautiful steelbook, gloss finish there. Absolutely beautiful. If you're a fan of Terrifier, I think definitely give this one a shot. I don't think if you're a fan of 1 and 2 that you will absolutely hate this one, but I do think that a lot of people are going to see this as the weaker of the three, and I think definitely this will be, as I've said, the film of the series will people check out. By all means, though, feel free to leave comments down below with your opinions of Terrifier 3. As always, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out, help the channel grow. Definitely check out some of our other videos. We've got tons of other reviews now available, along with Welcome to Horrorland, our long form podcast. And we've also got our trailer for Mothershucker, along with Twisted Gables, is now available for viewing. So definitely check all that stuff out. Check us out on all the social media platforms listed down below. And as always, we appreciate you tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Horrorland Reviews.